What's good, guys? We have some huge news that just dropped. We have new Six Samurai support coming out in Rise of the Abyss, which is the set that comes after Infinite Forbidden. I've only seen one of these cards, and it's the cover card, and it's insane, but I know there's like 5 cards that I haven't seen yet, and I'm about to react with you guys right here. So let's go ahead and read through them together because this is pretty nuts. Six Samurais are a huge archetype with a huge fan base. Obviously, a lot of history, very old archetype, Gateway of the Six, everyone knows about it, but if we can see this deck actually get some real support and actually have like non-gimmicky playstyles, that would be so amazing, and I would be so in for it. So we're going to check out these cards, and then we're going to go check out the market really quick, because I bet that there's a lot of Six Samurai stuff flying off the shelves right now. So you're definitely going to want to get in on that as soon as possible. But let's go ahead and read through these cards. So we have this one, Anarchist Monk of the Six Samurai, level 3 Dark Warrior, 500 attack, 0 defense. Okay. You can only special summon with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use the second and third effects once per turn. Number 1, if you control a 6-sam monster other than Anarchist, you can special this card from your hand. Fantastic. This is what made Kizan so good, is it can just special itself right out. So this is, any extender is great. Oh, this is a tuner as well, level 3. That's nice. So you don't have to play Elder anymore. You can play this. Anyway, number 2, if this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add 1 6-sam quick play spell from your deck to your hand. That's insane, because you can add Asceticism. And that'll get you into a lot of stuff, like I don't know, Asceticism is a very good card, so it's awesome that you can search it now. And number 3, a 6-sam monster synchro summoned using this card as material gains this effect. The levels of all monsters your opponent controls are reduced by 1. Okay, so this is like, this destroys Xyz decks and synchro decks. Like, it's just a super annoying floodgate, essentially. So, you know, if you're a rank 4 toolbox, all of your monsters are level 3, you have like no extra deck, you know what I mean? And then like Tenpai going in, having like a level 4 and a level 3, well, now they're level 3 and level 2, and you don't have any synchro 5s in your extra. So this is pretty awesome. Okay, just a really nice full-rounded extender for the Six Samurai strategy. Like, even if it just had the number 1 effect, it would still be good, but we have like bonus stuff, which is fantastic. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, we have a level 2 Earth Warrior Tuner. This is Instructor of the Six Samurai. We have 200 attack, 1200 defense. You can only special summon with the first effect once per turn. You can only use the second and third once per turn. Okay. If you control a 6-sam monster other than Instructor, you can special summon this card. Fantastic. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add 1 6-strike card from your deck to your hand. Does that exist yet? Or is that what we're about to see? I don't know of any 6-strike cards, to be honest. So hopefully we see some of those. Okay, number 3, a 6 samurai monster synchro summon using this card as material gains this effect. Monsters your opponent controls lose 500. This is really cool. This is giving like total Yang Zing vibes, where they have effects when they're used as synchro material, like Bixie and Suwani and Paolo, or whatever it was, Pulao. I don't know, super cool stuff. It's just like, being extenders is good enough, but also having these like bonus effects is super cool. All right, on to the next one. Okay, this is the one I saw, and this one is insane. So this one is legendary Klesha, or is that Keisha? Whatever, Klesha, 6 samurai Shien. Okay, so a new Shien monster, level 6 warrior synchro dark, 2519 defense. Materials: 1 warrior tuner plus 1 non-tuner 6 samurai. Okay. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. Number 1, if this card is synchro summoned, you can add 1 6-sam monster or 1 Shien effect monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's nuts. Very good. Number 2, once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation and destroy the monster. That's nuts. Like, this is, the original Shien is just spells and traps, I think. Or is it just spells? But anyway, this is the monster effect negation that the Six Samurai deck has been needing since its existence, like since its inception. And this is just an incredible end board piece, and I'm sure you'll be able to get this guy out plus the original Shien and have a monster negate and a spell trap negate and have protection, because in effect number 3, if this card in the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one other monster you control. And if you read the other cards that exist, there's some that can protect just by banishing themselves from the graveyard, so you don't actually have to get rid of stuff on your board to save this guy. So this guy is nuts, this guy is awesome, and I'm super excited to play this particular deck. Okay, but we're not done yet. We have another Synchro 6 Legendary Klesha 6 Samurai Inishi, level 6 Warrior Synchro, 17 1200. So that's pretty small stats, but okay. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner, so generic. You can only use the first and third effects once per turn. Number 1, if this card is Synchro Summon, you can banish any number of 6 sand monsters from your graveyard, then target that many monsters your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Okay, really great. I love having a going second tool, because setting up the negate going second isn't always great. Like, we have a going second tool, which is really cool. Number 2, warrior monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense during battle phase only. Cool. It's just even more going second power. And then number 3, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special one of your banished 6 sand monsters. Okay. So that's cool. So you can, like, if you summon out the original Shien, level 5 plus a level 1 tuner, make this guy, clear some stuff, send this to the graveyard, you can return the original Shien once more. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, I love this card. I love that it's going second power, because 6 Samurai, typically you can put up a bunch of negates, but going second is very hard to break through anything. But this card really, really helps what one of the deck's weaknesses is. So super stoked about this one. All right, we got a spell here. 6 strike, double assault. Okay, this is the 6 strike card, which is searchable by which one? By this one, the level 2 Dark Tuner. Okay, if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, so that's easy. If you use it for a Synchro Summon, you can search one of these. We have a quick play, 6 strike, double assault. You can only use one of the first and second effects of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. Okay, so you can only pick one, and that's the only use of this card you get for the whole turn. Number 1, apply one of these effects, or if you control 2 or more 6 sand monsters, you can apply both in sequence. Special summon 1 6 sand monster with 2000 or less attack from your hand or grave. Okay, and then change one monster your opponent controls with 2000 or less attack to face down defense mode. Okay, that's cool. So it's a searchable monster reborn at worst. Okay, let's read the other one. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your grave, then target 1 6 sand monster in your grave, add it to your hand. You can banish this card from your grave, then target 1 6 sand monster. Okay, this is sweet. This is recursion. This is extension. This is like follow-up plus grind game. I like this card a lot, and it's searchable, most importantly, so probably a one-of, but it's still very good for a one-of. And that wraps it up for the 6 Sam cards that are revealed. These cards are awesome. I love this one. I think this one's my favorite, honestly, the going second one, but the going first card is incredible as well. And just these guys are just bonus monsters that are pretty sweet. So okay, while we're here, let me switch over to TCG Player here, and let's check out, don't mind my Plunder Patrol nonsense, let's check out Secrets 6 Samurai. Whoops. We'll start with Kizaru. This is the most important one. This is the Searcher. So, whoops, let me see what we have here. Let me drag this over. Yeah, this is the Searcher. When it's special summon, you can search a different one, one with a different attribute. Secret rare, only 1 printing, and this card is getting bought up with the quickness. There's 22 listings left, so if you're quick, you can probably get some for yourself around where they've been selling anyway. But let's look right here, view more data on the recent sales. All this 611 is right now. So yeah, they are getting bought up big time. At least, this has got to be at least like 30 copies that have just sold in the last like half hour since this news has come out. And let's look at one more, Hatsume. which is the other secret rare one print out of Spirit Warriors. This is the Monster Reborn one. 20 listings left, and we're looking at like $6 to $7 right now, but this goes up to 20s and 30s real quick. And I'm sure people are just newly listing all these 20s and 30s because, you know, out of the hype. So, yeah, definitely scoop up these cards if you want them. And then I'm not sure if there's anything else like super high rarity or super relevant besides like the original Shien. But, you know, if you want the ultis, they're going to be flying off the shelves quick. There's still a lot available actually, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different versions of the original Shien, so I wouldn't worry too much. Like we have supers and ultra and secret, but they're going to be expensive. Like there's only 40 listings or less or fewer for all three versions here, so definitely something to keep an eye on. If you're excited for this deck, pick up this stuff now. This is going to be hyped to beyond belief. So yeah, go ahead and grab whatever you need. And let me know what you think about these cards in the comments below. Leave a like, sub to the channel if you like content like this, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you soon.